OnSeen is a leading technology company that has developed LiveCare, a transformative software solution for the Ohio Developmental Disabilities provider community. LiveCare is comprised of three core modules: Consumer Financial Ledger Management, Consumer Transportation Management, and Appointment and Task Management. Collectively, these modules increase in-home caregiver productivity, minimize admin staff oversight and audit costs, reduce clerical errors, curtail fraudulent transactions, and greatly improve the IDD consumer experience. You can easily and quickly configure LiveCare for your organization without technical support. The basic setup of a new provider can occur in less than an hour. After setting up your organization in LiveCare, you can invite users via email and assign them to a role such as caregiver, supervisor, manager, or driver. The LiveCare Financial Ledger Management module provides electronic tracking for petty cash, gift cards, and EBT cards on behalf of the consumer. Through the LiveCare mobile app, every step of the ledger management process is logged, verified, and accounted for. Financial transactions are logged into the ledger using the mobile app. An image of the cash is recorded and attached to the transaction, and electronic signatures are captured from the caregiver and the consumer. When buying goods or services, purchase transactions may be split between consumers or split between financial accounts, while a picture of the receipt is uploaded for verification. When finished shopping, any leftover funds are redeposited back into the lockbox and recorded in the mobile app. If the redeposit amount does not reconcile with the ledger, then the transaction will be sent to an exception queue to be reviewed by a supervisor or manager. At the end of each day, as set forth by the provider's policies and procedures, the caregiver can perform an audit of the petty cash account. The audit consists of counting the actual cash in the lockbox, weighing it out on a flat surface to take a picture of the cash, and entering the amount in the caregiver app. If the amount entered by the caregiver does not match the ledger balance, the transaction will be sent to an exception queue to be reviewed by a supervisor or manager. The bottom line is that the Financial Ledger Management module streamlines inefficient administration processes, eliminates hard copy receipts and manual files, and minimizes clerical errors and fraudulent transactions. The Consumer Transportation Management module connects all the participants involved in the consumer transport process, including the consumers, caregivers, guardians, drivers, transportation providers, and service providers. The LiveCare Transportation Management module enhances the mobility of DD consumers and delivers a more predictable and informed transportation experience for the consumer, caregiver, and guardian. Through the Caregiver mobile app, the caregiver can manage and monitor every step of the consumer transportation process. Specifically, the caregiver can submit trip requests on behalf of the consumers that they care for, view scheduled trips for their consumers, receive reminder notifications and status updates regarding upcoming consumer trips, and view trip history for their consumers. The administration console and dashboard is used by provider dispatchers and managers to receive, filter, and view trip requests in both a map and list view, automatically schedule and dispatch drivers and vehicles for optimized consumer transportation, check the status of individual consumer trips or driver routes, monitor and review strategic performance transportation KPIs and metrics, and download operational reports. The Driver app is used by drivers who transport consumers to receive transportation requests when the driver and vehicle match the consumer's transportation requirements, to view assigned routes and optimize trip pickup and drop-off instructions, integrate with the driver's default navigation app on their mobile device for point-to-point directions, and receive notifications regarding changes to their schedule or routes. The OnSeen LiveCare platform provides benefits to all persons involved with or concerned about the mobility of developmentally disabled consumers.